Mark my words, this very second, unless I'm too late, Queensland government is jamming through new legislation.
Is hurting everyone, and it's spread right across Australia and New Zealand.
Granting executive powers to each police officer, complete autonomy to investigate and arrest anyone under suspicion of misinformation. Someone who is powerful enough to share what they've learned doing their own research that does not align with their agenda. It'll probably be called something like the Conspiracy Theorist Act. Now, this so-called missing person from New South Wales, he was already on the radar for sharing his conspiracy theorists' research and his studies.
But Gareth was reportedly deeply involved with an online conspiracy community
obviously drawing to himself the attention of the New South Wales police and therefore the government. And I know this. I already know this without even having to see the videos. How much do you want to bet that that school teacher would have been saying, they're going to try and kill me? They were monitoring and watching him for ages before this shout. Why did New South Wales law enforcement send 4 inexperienced, young, freshly graduated police officers interstate on a missing persons welfare check? I've robbed banks in New South Wales. No one came after me when I absconded to Queensland. I've robbed banks in Victoria and no one's come after me when I went to New South Wales. And I didn't hide in no country town. I was in the city. Or I was in Surfers Paradise. Or I was in Sydney. Here's a more important question. Who is that special police forces?
6 hours after the ambush began, it ended in a gunfight.
The matter was unable to be resolved peacefully and all 3 offenders were fatally shot by specialist officers.
How do we know?
16 officers risking their lives to retrieve the bodies.
You have to get in there, and they did that extraordinarily well.
I've got a few questions to ask you. Who shot those police officers? How did 2 of those young police officers lose out after being fully trained in handling to a couple of school teachers and a janitor? Because God bless their souls, those young police officers.
29-year-old Constable Rachel McCrow and 26-year-old Constable Matthew Arnold gunned down execution style.
They were chosen.
Were on the ground. They were then executed in cold blood.
And they didn't even know it. For the greater good, which is a tragedy, by the way. They finally track him down in Queensland on a missing persons report. I'm going to ask again. Who are these special forces police? They were to shoot the neighbour, thinking that the neighbour was part of them.
A 58-year-old neighbour, Alan Dare, who came to investigate the fire, was fatally shot in the back before reinforcements arrived.
When he wasn't, they would have assassinated the 2 police officers.
They paid the ultimate sacrifice.
A sacrifice.
They paid the ultimate sacrifice.
The word sacrifice, and they would have assassinated those 3 innocent people. Drawn up this entire lie and propaganda in the media about some kind of elaborate booby-trapped place, some kind of setup and ambush. The Australian government needed a catalyst to put forward a new legislation.